Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Engineer Masood Afsarkiani, and as usual, today we have the technical session number 130, 130. Our subject is traffic signages. Our material is traffic signages as a material. So, before going ahead, I would like to request you to subscribe, press the bell icon in order to reach the next video with the easy access, as our channel reference is Material Engineer Officials. And today also we have the subject is related to the road, and still from the long back our road subjects are going on, and also we will continue up to another 10 to 15 road materials, then we will move to the another subjects. As a road material, traffic signage is also a major materials to take part in a execution and comply the fulfill the requirements of the local codes, highway codes as a international standards. So traffic signages, all the references, all the standards, all the regulation requirements, and the uh, statutory bodies shall mean the latest published editions at the time of the contracts. So products manufacturer testing and the installation shall be comply with the following references. Uh, Otherwise, it will be the stated in the specification and the relevant uh, working drawings. So all the references, standards, regulation requirements at the time of the contract shall be complied and documented as uh, a sign of confidence and the as evidentiary reports. So specification and the materials, which is if it is the stainless steel, aluminum, and the strip plate and the flat bars, comply with the ASTM-C 1503 specification for the glass mirror, and the ASTM F446 consumer safety specification for the grab bars and the accessories installation in bathing area and wherever it is required. On the way of the other hand, the structural performance provide the signs capable of the withstanding and the effects of the gravity loads and the stress within the limits and under the conditions indicated determined in accordance to the ASCE 7 minimum design load and the building structure requirements. So the thermal movements of the signs are also a resulting from the maximum changes in the ambient and the surface temperature and preventing the bucking, opening, and the joints over stressing the components failure to the connection to the other terminal effects. So materials is a provide the material selected sheets which are have the technical data sheet and the make a comprehensive study in order to comply with the parameters and whatsoever. So uh, a monolithic acrylic sheet also this is a reflective sheet because the road material for the signages it is not a one material, it is a vertical post, it is the panoflexy and it is a reflective sheets also and a lot of accessories which are weathering protective stainless steel 316L and the other acrylic properties. Transparent monolith acrylic sheets also translucent monolith acrylic sheet for the backup and the cutouts and the letters on illuminated sign for the abrasion resistance coating and whatsoever the requirements it should be fulfilled. So provides with the colored sheets of the density required to produce the uniform brightness and a minimum halting effects. So opaque monolithic sheet and the cost acrylic sheet also should be according to ASTM D790 category as A1 within the finished color of the sheets and the visible lights transmittance to the 92% measures as per the ASTM D1003. Transparent costly acrylic sheets also shall be comply with the ASTM D4802 and minimum structural strength is 16,000 psi and the minimum allowable continuous surface temperature should be 80 degrees centigrade. So flame resistance to the application of the light match with the produce melting, flashing, flaring, and the distortion signs shall be ignite at the temperature should not be less than 427 degrees centigrade. So the structural anchors, all the indicates the anchors to the certain design loads provides the torque control expansion, another fabrication, and the corrosion resistance material with the capability of the sustain without failure of the load equal to the times of the load imposed when the installed in the concrete, as determined by the testing of the ASTM E488 conducted by the qualified independent testing laboratory or the testing agency. It should be confirmed. So non-structural anchors also it is not indicated and should not be and it is comply with the design loads provides the metal expansion sleeves, anchors, and the important expansion and the types of the size as per the working drawings and the specification. The structural aluminum frame also the system of steel reinforcement comply with ASTM A36 coated with the corrosion resistance primer designated designated with the withstand of the loads and the direct attachment to the signs message, messages panels. So the provide the welded construction using the meter joints, cuts, drills, and the taps units or the receive hardware and the bolts should be with the similar properties as it is approved documents. So base also three standing joints and the integral base consisting of the woods and the stainless steel 316L base plate fittings and the drill holes shall be comply with the relevant standards. So dimensional characters also produce the flat faces, sharp corners, and the uh, 100% finishing character should be achieved. And the material of the aluminum also thickness 6 mm and as per the drawing also and the finish brushed colored as indicated as per the drawings mounted concealed studs cutouts characters and alkalic sheets also finished brushed it should be comply with the relevant standard and this thing. So material submittal should have comply with the all the required items which are the materials in the mirror image of the hardwares all the accessories, all the manufacturer, and all the physical properties. So basically, the main material which is have the structural load also, and it's the physical properties like a tensile elongation and the chemical composition and the load withstand tests also. This should be comply. Either this material is the stainless steel or the galvanized steel or the uh, aluminum alloys. So whatever the requirements, it should be comply with the parameters and it depend upon the specification and the requirements or the engineering approvals, whatever the material requirement. Basically, this physical properties of this material as whole, it should be confirmed. There are three mains as I described the aluminum, stainless steel, or the galvanized. It should be confirmed and should be matching with the physical properties of the required codes and the highway codes and the normal uh, standards which is implemented in the contract specification. And then all the accessories it should be from the approved source, and each of individual accessories have the physical properties comply with the technical data sheet of the appropriate approvals. And also the all the sheets, all the writing of the letters should be comply with the regulatory requirements and local requirements, what the building code says and the highway code says, it should be comply. And because these traffic signs are also give the indication to the traffic flow as easier as it can be, and also it shows the way to, there are many purposes for the way to find and the take cares also, and the attention also, and whatsoever the weathering effect or the adverse weather and whatsoever it is, and what the hazards are indicated, it should be complied with as a whole. The all the scenario for the uh, traffic signage should comply with the international highway standards. Either it is which country implemented, but the international standards are applicable everywhere. So this was the briefing about the major road material, which is the traffic signage. And in the building signage, there are internal signage also, but we our subject is for the traffic signage. So thank you very much. This was the briefing about the traffic signages. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. In next video, we will see each other with another subject.